stop normalizing women getting an education. Education is literally ruining our sisters. Most of them don't even know how to run a household. Most of them aren't marriage material. Most of them are becoming the men that they want to marry. Why is this? Because the fathers have prioritized education over them becoming housewives.
Hi, my name is Jenny, and I went to college. I went to Ricks College, which is a Mormon-run junior college in Rexburg, Idaho. I had had this wild fantasy in my head my whole entire life about actually being something besides just a housewife. I went back and forth between journalist and politician. My dad had been an anchorman on the evening news, and right before I started college, the Iron Curtain had fallen, Russia was free, the whole Soviet bloc was broken up, and I decided maybe I'd combine kind of everything and go into international trade law. Use that as some type of a jumping off point for can't do these videos without crying, for an actual future for myself. So I registered for Russian and political science and pre-law and all the classes that I could for that purpose. And then we drove to Ricks College. My parents dropped me off, and a couple days before classes started, I went in and sat down with my Ricks College counselor, who absolutely mutilated my college schedule. He looked me dead in the face and said, "You're just going to be a wife and mom, so I think that you will probably appreciate me if I give you some classes that help you with that." So my college schedule ended up being early childhood development, dating and marriage. That's an actual class at the BYU's still today. Google it. Girl doesn't lie. A Book of Mormon class. I would be engaged for the first time just a month or two after that. I was barely 18. We broke up, but I got married just 2 years later. And because I didn't have the ability to make my own money and in any way provide for myself when our marriage got abusive and life-threatening, I had nowhere to go. Ladies, listen up. It may seem like a fantasy to not go to college, to sit home and just take care of babies and go to our yoga classes and watch TikTok all day. But there is never, ever an instance in which financial dependency has positive outcome. And unless we want this stuff taking over our whole entire society, we are going to have to fight this third wave of feminism until it is finally won. Let's put a woman in the White House. Stop breeding with narcissists in 2 generations. This stuff dies off. Teach our sons to be the men that the daughters of this generation need. And just remember, a man is not a plan. He can be your husband, your boyfriend,